Hey guys, welcome back. Here we go to episode 6 now of Gundam Seed. Yes, I gotta get used to that. I always want to say Gundam 00 every time. But let's see what this like crazy reveal is now that we didn't get to see in the last episode. That I couldn't imagine waiting a week for when this first came out. That would have been insane. And it would be on TV too. So like you'd have to make sure you were at the time slot of when it came on. Otherwise you might miss it and not see it again for who knows how long. So thank God for the internet. Let's go. Bro, what the fuck? What are you doing? Okay, where are their weapons? I know that she's got a gun. I would be pulling my freaking gun out and being like, hey, what are you doing? Be like, fuck no, you ain't pointing a weapon at me on my ship. And don't quote me on this. I'm not super sure on how it works. But I believe that, say, like, you know, you have a U.S. carrier, right? And it's in, like, ported in New Zealand. That U.S. carrier is still U.S. property. And that you would have to abide by laws. Yes, you're allowed into the port. But people can't just get on your ship however they want. If they do that, then they are in violation of trespassing on U.S. property and by U.S. laws and stuff like that. Now, however, they could ask you to leave the port because technically, that is New Zealand's port and you can't just be there without their permission. But you don't the ship isn't abiding by New Zealand law all of a sudden, except for certain things, right? I believe that's how that works. So technically I think they are in the wrong here. Again, right, these laws and stuff aren't, this is an alternate world, I get it. But I'm just saying, it is funny because a lot of this stuff we always base off of how our world works. So also I want to mention one comment that I saw in the very first episode. I was saying how loud the gunfire was, and someone's like, well, it's the future, I hope they're quieter. I'm like, okay, I don't think you understand how bullets work. Yes, we can make weapons quieter, but it's way more expensive. And it's the same with these lasers and these explosions. You can't just quiet it down. Battle and war is super expensive, or not expensive, well, it is expensive, but it's also super loud. I mean, theoretically, they could make it a lot quieter and have all these suppressors, but I mean, we have that already, but again, suppressors only last for so long. It's not the weapon that's the loud, it's just the boom. We can't make explosions quieter. It's just not possible. It's just we are changing how the sound is vibrating throughout the environment. And the suppressor just basically keeps that sound within the suppressor, but a suppressor only lasts so long. If you were be in a gun battle, I mean, I don't know how expensive or how big a suppressor you would need for it to be super quiet for long periods of time after sending hundreds, if not thousands of rounds downrange. I mean, there's no way that those guns are quieter though. I don't think. They literally just look like regular weapons that we have. But again, I don't know how this universe works. Bullshit. Okay, and bro, you're wearing the same uniform. They're wearing the same uniform, right? This is, I mean, I get it, it's a different alliance, but they're with the Earth Federation, aren't they? I don't know, there's a comment that's out there that I probably have to reread explaining all the political stuff. But I think this is messed up. Yeah, it's unregistered, but it's bro. Oh, they're going to try to take control of it. Well, I don't like this. This frustrates me that they would go this far because there's no identification code, but then I think about, if it doesn't make sense, and it's so illogical. That does seem like that's how the military would work. I mean, granted, all of their command is like dead, so I do understand that. Well, and they already realized it was a secret ship, so obviously there's something more shady going on here. Like, but if I was the and again, right, they're like kind of lower grade officers, it seems like, so they probably don't have a lot of pull and say. But it is it's just interesting because I'm like, I hate the situation, and I'm like, I don't think this would happen, but I'm like, it might. Like, honestly, it's kind of sad that it would, but it's probably likely. It's not that much of a problem. But that's the thing. Having no identification code is not the problem. It's just someone wants to make it a big deal for no fucking reason. That should not be the problem. Natarl? What the fuck? Why just not make it Natalie or something? The Hawk? Ooh. There we go. Finally using this correctly. People, you don't need to know what's going on all the time. It's for your benefit. I'm just saying. Like, people are like, oh, the government has so many secrets. I'm like, yes. Of course we do. The government has a bunch of secrets. It has to. That's part of security. The more you reveal about yourself, like, that's like saying, like, hey, I have secrets. But I'm not going to tell everybody what my social, my fucking passwords and stuff are. No shit. But I'm also not going to tell people my daily life cycle, where I live, and all those things. You don't need to know that. It's only for people that, like, I'm, like, important to, that I have to have, you know, help me out through my daily life. But it's the same, but you get that on a bigger scale, like a government that's in charge of a whole country. It's the same thing. There are things that you, as a government, have to do in order to protect things. And people are like, oh yeah, but security versus privacy. I'm like, okay, fuck your privacy. I get it where the controversy happens, but, you know, I mean, like, China and Russia are really already horrible about that. They're like, China 1 is like already blocks and censors everything, and is, you know, like, reading and watching everything that is going on, like, that their people are doing. So it's like, okay, we don't have that. And I get it, you know, people are like, oh, but we don't want to get to that point. I don't think it ever would, personally. But, you know, it's those types of things. It's like, well, this is why we need to do these things, because we have all these other threats outside of our country that don't play by the same rules. So, yeah, we have to keep things secret. And, I mean, that's just the way war works nowadays anyways. Intelligence, especially with, you know, the advancement of technology, intelligence and information are huge, and kind of that's what wins wars. Sorry to get a little political there. Oh, dang. Oh no, this guy has drawn a big red flag. Oh, dude, why'd you say that? That was like such a big flag right there. He's like, they're not going to destroy Artemis. They're going to take down the shield. They're going to have a lot of other ships come, or something like that, and Artemis is going to get destroyed, or, like, severely damaged. I mean, yeah. The Earth forces at this point don't seem like they're the best. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. It's not good. Not good. It's called the Blitz probably because it will like instantly like get, or it'll go super fast or something, like a blitz attack. Oh no. Is it actually gonna happen this episode? They're gonna get fucking destroyed. Yeah, and how about we don't bring it down right away? First off, right, I would have been, other than not abandoning my ship and letting other people on it that don't belong there, especially when it's supposed to be a secret, like, bro, I'd been like, no, you're not allowed on here. And I get it, they're kind of at the whim of them as well and kind of at their mercy because they need resupply. But I would have been like, okay, you cannot look at this ship and its things. You can't be examining it and stuff like that. It's not allowed. I don't like this. This is not good. I hope it doesn't work. They make weird stuff? What do you mean? I feel like maybe it's just translation sometimes isn't the best. But like, oh, the Earth Forces make some weird things. And they're like, oh yeah, it's good for a coward. I'm like, are you stupid? Like, if it was something that like could help you do this, they're obviously, the Earth Forces are thinking way ahead. I don't know. Sorry, I really don't like those other members of ZAF. They're really fucking like snobby. No, don't you dare. Oh damn, you piece of shit. Okay, sexism every time. Japan, stop. Like, I get this one's older, so sure, you know, but even in Gundam Double O's, like these little comments that they make, oh, it's because she's a woman. I'm like, bro, why does there always have to be a sexist piece of shit? I mean, that's whatever. There are people like that, but I don't understand. It just doesn't seem like it needs a place in the show. Unless you actually have somebody that is a piece of shit like that. I mean, granted, he obviously didn't seem like the best person, but... Bro, Kira, why? Oh, damn. Oh, is it camouflage, maybe? How dare they say it? They make some weird stuff. You know how fucking insane, how OP that is? Oh my. Hell yeah, fuck you. You have no right to start... Okay, this is also true. Even if he was, like, in the military, nobody should be hitting you like that. For no fucking reason. Like, bro, I would square them deck in the... I would kick them in the balls first. Punch out their fucking esophagus. Sorry, I'm getting really aggressive. I don't like when people do that. Especially to, like, younger people. Like, you know, like... That stuff always bothers me. And I'm like, no, we're not having any of that. You can go talk to this. No, fight back. Fuck these guys. Have a fight. Oh, hell no. No, start fucking fighting them. Oh, everyone in the show is stupid. I get that they were flexing their power, but Kira could just, if he had just stayed quiet. But then also, if this guy would be like, hey, let's just, just take him down. There's more of them. If they start shooting you, I get that. Like, they really shouldn't. Well, you know what? What am I saying? That, I wouldn't put it past them at this point in the show that they would just start shooting all these people. Obviously, they have no sense of, like, justice. But also, Flay, why the fuck did you say that? It doesn't... Bro, yeah, see, now they're gonna take him away. Yeah, you dumb bitch. It doesn't matter, you got him in trouble. Oh my god. He wasn't talking down to you. He's just pointing out, hey, you put someone else in jeopardy. Like, their life could probably... Who knows what they're going to do to him? They could torture him. They might kill him because he's a coordinator. No. I mean, yeah. Okay, so their forces are also racist. I gotcha. You know, if I was Kira, I'd just start blasting shit. Honestly, I just start shooting. One, I get in there and be like, okay, and now what? You can't harm me. You have no weaponry against this. So I could kill you all right now. And you'd be like, oh, we'll kill your friends. I'm like, okay, and I'll kill you. Well, this is good timing at least for her to attack. Oh, damn. Oh, she's destroying all of them. I mean, honestly, screw ARTEMIS at this point. I hope it gets blown up. Yeah, Finally! Thank you. Fuck these people. Literally, I would just take their guns, smash them in the fucking face. Sorry. I'm getting so aggressive. This episode, the way that they've been treated, Eurasia, fuck you. She's like, what? I grab their weapon. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you all. Honestly, I would stomp on him. Oh, dang. I do like her color scheme, though. And that Gundam's pretty awesome. I don't know. I mean, you saw my mask, the black and red one that I had when I did episode 3, I think. I think that's so much cooler as a color scheme than the traditional OG. I did like the look of Virtue, though. They didn't even get a resupply or anything, did they? You know, I do like this whole aspect, though, of Gundam when someone's not involved in a fight and then they get dragged into one and they act like it's not their problem. But, I mean, war is an issue. It affects all of us. Just because you're not seeing its effects doesn't mean anything, right? And we experienced this in Gundam 00 as well. Because this is a Gundam theme that seems to happen a lot. But it is always interesting to relate it to our world now. You know, a lot of stuff like the war's still going on in Ukraine. I think there's like 16 active conflicts right now or something like that throughout the world. And people looking on the outside are like, oh, you know, all this war, why are we getting involved? I'm like, okay. Again, it kind of goes back to the whole security thing too, right? we have to make a defense posture for a reason, and it's not necessarily that we want to. You know, yeah, it'd be great if we didn't have or didn't need a military force. It'd be great if we didn't need police everywhere and firefighters and stuff like that. But guess what? Shit happens, man. It's going to happen. You need people to enforce the law. You need people to help stop natural disasters and stuff like that, because it's just, we're humans. We're dumb. We're not going to do the right thing. It's just not going to happen. So you need people to help you do the right, or help kind of mitigate everything. And it's the reason we have a military force. One, as a defense posture, but also, like, yeah, we have to help our allies as well. And yeah, we don't want to go to war. I get that. But if we don't go to war, then what happens? Oh, they all did infiltrate. Well, Artemis is going to get blown. I feel like everywhere they're going to go is just going to fall. I mean, lost Heliopolis. Now we're going to lose Artemis. They didn't even get the refuel or anything. Or resupply. Dang, dude. All because of just one ship, too. Like, 2 stations have gotten destroyed. That's crazy. He's an emotional little child. I might have to cut this out on YouTube because of the music. You're a traitor. Alright, well, that's the episode. Are you a traitor? I'm just joking. I don't think that Kira's a traitor, honestly. I'm glad that Artemis got destroyed. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you smash a like, hit subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Leave a comment down below as well, as, you know, I always enjoy reading your guys' comments. You know, make sure you check out my Patreon, too. We're going to have uncut reactions on there of all the Gundam Seed episodes. They'll be on there a week early, at least, before the release on YouTube. And some of them, if I'm doing 2 episodes, they might even come out earlier, too. So make sure you check that out if you want to see them as they come out, as I record them. Again, I'm already been reacting to Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Damn. Oh, a Cyber Psycho. But not all of these shows are going to be released on YouTube eventually. Some of them are going to be Patreon exclusives because I don't think that they're going to perform well on here. So I don't want to put in the time and effort. I'm sorry. It is a hobby, and, you know, I don't want to waste my time or your guys' either. So if you guys want to see those, make sure you check out Patreon, and we're going to do some other cool stuff on there as well. But without further ado, I cannot wait to see you guys for the next episode. So